You know what? Let's go try it out. So let's go in here. And beginner towers, you know what? Let's go into the first tower.
Wait, hold up. How am I think I have to use lock shift?
So, towers of heck. This is you choose a tower, you go up the tower, and then you get really angry and start screaming at your parent.
Hey, it's me. I figured out how to do the mic thing. Now my voice is a lot louder.
What you were seeing on your screen is old Jtoh. Welcome, and my name is Petshell. Today I'm gonna take a look at what went right and what went wrong with this game. I'm gonna look through every year and talk about all the interesting stuff that happened, and then I will rate how good I found that year. But before we take a look at the past, let's see what Jtoh is looking like right now.
Haha! Man, I'm dead.
Oh my god! Oh Jesus,
To find out how we got here, we must go back in time. Let me take you to 2018. Now this year is by a lot of players seen as the golden age of Jtoh. In fact, Jtoh did not exist. Instead we had Jtoh, which is pretty much the dad of Jtoh.
What do you mean by that?
Tons of things happened this year. We got the Ring Select, also Ring 1 to 4 released this year. And there was a Halloween and Christmas event this year. I don't know that much since I wasn't playing the game yet, but from my knowledge, Jtoh was a brand new game, which even for the poor quality of the towers, people still found interesting of its unique style and hobbies. Slammer was also here, yeah, let's not talk about that. Anyway, for everything that I've heard about this game and what I have seen, I will give this year a 7.5 out of 10, since a lot happened this year. The game was brand new and we had a Halloween and Christmas event. However, for the poor quality of the towers and the massive amount of bugs that were there, I think a 7.5 will fit this year pretty good. Now going into 2019. 2019 started with Ring 5 releasing and the death of Jtoh. That is very sad. We did get a lot of areas released this year. We got the zones and Ring 5 to 6. We also got 4 events somehow. These days we need to be happy if we get one Halloween event. The events we had this year were pretty good. We first got a spring event in which you need to beat a couple steeples then survive the tsunami. We got the usual Halloween and Christmas events. But this year we also got a Thanksgiving event. It wasn't a big event, you just had to beat one tower, but the tower looks pretty cool and had a boss battle at the end. Overall, I think this year is just great. Even though I still wasn't playing Jtoh at this point, this looks like one of the best years, with a lot of events and areas releasing. I'm gonna give this year a 8.9 out of 10. Overall a great year. Just some of the towers in Ring 6 and Zone 1 didn't get the memo. I'm looking at you, says Plus. Anyway, moving on to 2020. 2020 was another banger. We got Ring 7 to 8, Zone 3 and the first subroom, which was Arcane area. And the Halloween event this year was
fucking delicious.
The Christmas event was also pretty good. It just had a lot of bugs and lasted for like 3 months. This is also the year where I joined, and this might be an unpopular opinion, but this was the greatest year for Jtoh. Who agrees with me? All the areas that released this year were great. We had the best Halloween and Christmas event. We also got tower bridges, which they weren't that interesting to be honest. I will give this year a 9.4 out of 10, yes, it's going that high. The main reason I think it's better in 2019 was that the areas we got were so much better, and even though we got 4 events in 2019, the events we got in 2020 were just 10 times better. Now it's time for 2021. 2021. This year was really good. First of all, we got Zone 4 and Forgotten Ridge. Zone 4 is still to this day one of the best zones, and Forgotten Ridge is very good for beginners. We also got Ring 9 and Zone 5, and they were just great. However, one thing I didn't like about this year was the events we got. For the Halloween event, we just got some boring challenges in Ring 1. And I know you're all gonna hate me for this, but the events were just like, we did get one Citadel for Christmas, but it really wasn't that good. Paradise Altar was also here, yeah, it really wasn't great. Also, after Zone 5, the game was just kinda boring. Nothing really happened for the rest of the year. Also, FPS Unlocker got banned, which was annoying. So I'm gonna give this year a 7.9 out of 10. The areas we got were amazing, it was just that we sadly didn't get any events. And after Zone 5, nothing really happened. Now on to 2022. Now, a lot of people say 50-50 on this one, and there are a couple of things I didn't like about this year. The first thing was Zone 6. Zone 6 took very long to make, but when we finally got it, it was just not that interesting. It might just be me, but somehow it only took them 4 months to take Zone 7, and that zone was like 10 times better. To the point where I probably haven't been in Zone 6 for like 8 months. Maybe I'm just going out of this game, but this was definitely the year where I almost quit, and I know a lot of people actually did quit. To give credit to the devs, the Halloween event this year was pretty good, and the Ring 2 Supreme, which I definitely did not forget the name of, was also very good. It was just that we did not get really a Christmas event, and overall it was just kind of boring. Also, Jtoh content completely died this year. What happened? So you get minus points for that. Overall, I'm gonna give this year a 5.5 out of 10.
Man, shut the fuck.
So, this year has only been going on for like 5 months, but I'm still gonna rate it. The year started with Lost River releasing. The Supreme looked pretty cool, but the towers were mid, so not the best start. Then a couple months passed and we got an April Fool's event, and I forgot to mention the other ones, but in my opinion they spent way too much effort on these events, and they could spend this one on giving us an actual Christmas event. The event was alright, nothing too special, and after like 8 months Zone 8 released, and it's actually pretty good. So now we're just waiting for the new Supreme to release, which I definitely did not forget the name of it. So I'm just gonna give this year a 6.9 out of 10 for now. So that was the video. Hope you liked it, enjoyed it. Don't get mad if I forgot anything. Like, subscribe, and goodbye.